Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm from the United Kingdom, and this is my skate support on Heelflips. Thank you.
Hey man, so thanks a lot for sending your video. I really do appreciate it. Good ollie, good frontside 180, good backside 180. Well, we're going to do a better backside 180 right there. Good. That one was good. You got it. Pop shove. Good. Frontside shove. I like it.
Yeah, so these are my heel flip attempts. I think my problem comes from my weight distribution. Basically, I keep landing on the front edge of the board, so I think I may be leaning too far forward or something. But yeah, I'm landing with both feet most of the time. But yeah, sometimes I have this problem where it goes into a front shove motion and it doesn't actually spin like, horizontally, which I kind of want to fix as well. But yeah, any tips or advice you can give me, I'll be very grateful. Thanks, Aaron.
Hey man, you're doing great. I was like, dang, you just landed the first try pretty much. Yes, your toes are off, but you got to give yourself some credit for that flick, man. That was really good. Cool. So like you said, sometimes it goes into this front shove motion and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it flicks great. So let's break this down here. Watch your front foot. Boom. That one was very interesting because it was a timing point. Like you popped up and then when your heel went to flick, it missed the board. It didn't actually catch the board. Now watch this one. Boom. You flicked earlier, fully caught the board rotated all the way around, and then you landed on it with both feet. Yes, your toes are off. Yes, you need to handle that. And yes, it is a weight distribution problem, but don't worry, it's not too hard to fix. So when you're popping, when you're standing still, you want to try and bend down like as straight over the board as you can and then pop straight up and down. And in fact for you, I would suggest practicing popping back. Like almost pop at an angle so you're like putting up the pressure more on your toes actually. And then that way should be pushing the board more out in front of your toes. So this becomes one of those problems where you kind of go, should I flick the board and try and jump where I think the board is going to land, or should I flick the board and try and put the board where I want it to land? So ideally, and this is true with any skateboard trick, you are going to fully control the board and put it wherever you want it to go. So in learning how to properly distribute your weight before you pop, that's what you're going to be able to do. So like I said, you're going to have your feet in the heel flip position, and the first thing, actually I'm just going to break down the full steps first. So the first thing you have to fix is just getting your timing down between the pop of your back foot and the flick of your front foot. So sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, sometimes you flick it properly and sometimes you don't. So you just need to work on that to get it consistent every time. Try and flick, I should say, a good 4 out of 5 heel flips, and then move on to the next thing that you're working on, which is getting the board more underneath you so your toes are less off of the front edge. So in order to do that, you have to work on your weight distribution. So you're going to bend straight down as possible, and then when you pop up, try and purposely push the board out in front of your toes. You can try and send the board out that way as far as you want, and then you can just kick it back from there, because the further you send the board out, the more it is going to get underneath you. Cool, so those are the 2 steps I want you to work on. I want you to do them in that exact order, and then do that and you got it. Cool, so for any of you guys looking to master the basics of skateboarding, get Skateboarding Made Simple. Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you definitely will not be disappointed. You can get them on the website. It's an instant digital video download and you can progress super fast.